Now I'm 21, a soul of 50 years. And now that you are gone, I'm doing things that I shouldn't know from. I'm doing things that I shouldn't do. At 21, a soul of 50 years. And now that you are gone, I'm doing things that I shouldn't know from.
Hi, welcome back to My Cup of TV with Jenny.
JD.
Hi, Kat.
Nearly forgot, didn't you?
Sorry, sorry.
Not paying attention.
No, I wasn't. I was creating psychology.
So, the last one of the Live Lounge ones.
Very excited to see this, to see what they've done with it, what their arrangement is going to be. So I'll be really interested to see, obviously, if they've written their own verses, like what they've done with it. Yeah, really curious.
It's nice that they've picked a song, because I know that they did Fix You and I loved it. But this one is rap and vocal.
Yes.
Or the original is at least. So I'd feel a bit more... Because as much as the rap line did their part in Fix You, it's a vocal heavy song. It's
of course,
very...
yeah. What I like about Missing You, though, is even with the rapping, it was quite a melodic rapping, though, wasn't it? If you think you can remember it,
But then
really
they can do that.
see.
I think of like Blue and Grey.
Yeah.
Where they do it in that.
No, they can do it, absolutely. I mean, even just Dang is rapping, but there's a melody to it. It's amazing. So yeah, they're more than capable. But I'm just really, especially I think maybe it's because, maybe not so much Fix You, I don't know, but like Missing You is a very iconic song, isn't it? Like but the good thing about this is, I don't think I've heard this, do you know what I mean, for a long time. It's kind of like one of those tracks when you hear it, you're like, oh yeah, I know this for ages. So I think there's been a nice separation of that. Actually, they're doing kind of an old school song.
Kat, what year did it come out?
What, Missing You?
Yeah. Because I think I was around 11 or 12 when it came out, because I remember it coming out.
90s.
Yeah, it was 90s.
Late 90s, I think. Mid to late 90s, I'm guessing.
And
90, take a guess.
I remember...
95.
Go on, have a guess.
95.
No.
97.
Yes!
Oh!
Because I knew that it came out and it was... He was Puff Daddy at the time, wasn't he?
He was.
And it was about the death of Biggie Smalls.
Yes, of course, yeah.
The thing was, I didn't know about Biggie Smalls at the time until this came out, because it wasn't the music I was listening to.
It also wasn't as prevalent in the news or even in our lives, I think, over in the UK. Obviously, it was massive over in America.
And again, I was 11, 12 years old, so was I even watching the news? Probably not.
Yeah.
So, do you know what I mean? It was the first time I'd heard...
It was just a song.
Oh, it was about someone who died. It was only when I got older and I started listening to different types of music that I knew about what had happened with Tupac and with Biggie Smalls and all of that stuff.
But then again, there's still people today that be like, they're alive. Who knows?
Either way.
But the song was good. Now, it's quite obviously interesting because remember I said to you when they first started, even now, but their old inspirations, they loved old school hip hop from the US. So it makes sense, obviously. I reckon that a lot of the guys would have liked this song anyway. So,
yeah. Okay, please remember to like, comment and subscribe. And on Patreon we are however many videos ahead. We've got exclusive stuff over there. Go and have a peek.
BBC Radio 1.
Right here goes out to everyone that can see someone that they truly love. Check it, yo. In the future, can't wait to see if you open up the gates for me. Reminisce on time, the night they took my chains. Trying to break it out, but it plays again. When it's real feelings, it's hard to conceal. Can't imagine all the pain I feel. If anything to see your happy face, I know we're still living in our
Jim and we got high note.
The whole
harmony.
vocal harmonies are amazing.
Lovely.
일상을 뺏겨버린 것에 이제는 익숙해져 그래도 살아가는 건 포기할 수 없었어 끝이 어릴지 모르기에도 주주가는 법 서로 믿지 못해 그대로 만들어버린 끝이 아니요 이제는 팬데믹 바이러스 이런적인 생각은 대대로 내는 마이너스 끝이 아닌 걸 알기에 I couldn't say no 그날이 오면
That was beautiful.
JD, you were right. They changed it.
So RM kept with the original
No, he didn't
verse.
change the word.
He changed the word, but then Sugar and J-Hope seemed to write their own verse. I'd be really interested to see what those lyrics were.
Yeah.
I don't think that video had subs, did it?
No,
No.
I didn't check, but I'm sure we can.
But yeah, no. All what I really loved was obviously.
Are you looking them up, Kat?
Yeah.
Okay.
What I really loved was obviously hearing more raw vocals, less obviously production on it and whatnot. So you can quite clearly hear the harmonies in there from Jin and from Jimin, but then also some ad libs in there from V, which was really nice.
Yeah, they all sounded beautiful. Jimin, wow, the high
Yes.
notes he was hitting.
Really
Yeah,
lovely.
I couldn't speak during it because it was like it just sounded so nice. But yeah, the way early on when they'd paired up, with the high and the low notes.
Yeah, with the harmony.
But in a
It's
way,
great.
but not as extreme as what they did in Fix You.
No, but what I really liked actually was I felt like the chorus was higher, which
Yeah.
was nice because it made way for obviously Sugar, RM, and J-Hope's bits to be lower,
Yeah.
and so it had that direct contrast, which was really nice. But yeah, no, it was really nice.
I don't know what Sugar said, but I felt it.
Oh, yeah. No, it was really nice. I know he.
I think he just has a way. Again, I don't know what he was saying, but he has a way of portraying pain. I don't know what it is. Or I don't know about pain, but it's like because even in he almost like you can feel his emotion when he raps.
Would you like to know what he said?
Yeah.
Yes, please fact check Very.
We're now used to our routines taken away, but still can't give up living on. We're more worn out because we don't know where this ends. We're an island we made ourselves because we couldn't trust each other. Hope an end comes for this tiring pandemic virus. Negative thoughts can sometimes be a minus. I knew it wasn't the end, so I couldn't say bye. When that day comes, we'll say hi like nothing happened. And then J-Hope's was, I hate this world. Our traces became memories. I just empty my mind, trust without conditions. I fill it every day with just loneliness, not like the longing that encircles me. We miss you, baby, wherever it may be. Here's hoping we meet again, I promise.
Really nice, yeah.
So they have changed it to something
relevant to now.
Yeah.
Into the context of what's happening around the world. So yeah, really nice.
I think from what we said on the last performance, anyone watching that as their introduction to BTS will just be so impressed by the vocals.
I'd hope so, yeah. Yeah, it was really nice because it was a bridge between the two, obviously between English and then Korean, is then having the original chorus and melody, and then obviously the bit at the beginning from our end, but then hopefully spark some curiosity, like exactly like we do. We have that with all BTS songs, of like, oh, what are they saying? We want to know, we want to understand. Hopefully that would spark some interest from anyone who's watching them for the first time and go, oh, I wonder what he said. He really felt that, but I want to look it up, and then maybe that will spark their curiosity. So yeah, really, really good representation of themselves and what they can do. But really good. What did you guys think of it? I mean, obviously, if you enjoyed the original song, then you may have more of an opinion. You know, I don't know. We might have our quite young army who are not familiar with the original, for all we know. But what did you guys think of it?
I think 97. How old were they?
I don't know.
JK was like
JK born in 97.
Yeah, so what's that like?
I'm sure Jimin and that were 95.
Yeah, they were the 95 line.
So he might be 96 then.
No, he's not 97.
97.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to make him older.
But yeah, let us know what you thought.
I was glad to see them back in those outfits.
Yeah. I was trying not to be pervy. It was such a beautiful moment. I was just like, I'm not going to perv. But it just kind of goes hand.
The high notes they hit, they're amazing.
Very lovely.
Yeah, but see, I wasn't getting the usual vibes I get from JK. This was very much a emotional one. So it wasn't an attack in the same way.
No, it was for me. I was like, whoa! But I don't know, possibly. So, not saying, I know we all appreciate vocals and things like that, but obviously that's a little bit more in my world. So when I hear like good vocals and shit, I'm just like, whoa! This talent, this man
I found
me.
this was more of a like a head tilt, like.
So because I said J-Hope was coming for me because of the hair thing, the singing now, it's gone back the other way.
Yeah,
Jimmy
come
was
back
like, not
fighting.
today!
Yeah, Jim was like, no, my friend. No.
Yeah, no, it's lovely.
Yeah.
Very, very strong notes as well. Obviously, if you're going up in your range and whatnot, especially if you're a man, if you're going up into your falsetto and you're not necessarily as strong there. Obviously, everyone's got their range of what they can do, but that just proved Jimin was up there, but he was perfectly comfortable because it was
so
very strong.
As well.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I can do this all day.
And that's what I've said before, their technique is wonderful. They're really good technique as singers.
That's what I think would be impressive to someone seeing BTS like this for the first time, is that they're so casually singing so beautifully. None of them look like they're straining. You know how you see people with microphone and they're like down like this, you know, straining for this to hit this note.
Sometimes that's just for effect. But you're right. Some people do actually overcompensate with their body when they're reaching their limit of a note. But it can't compensate for what you can hear. You can hear whether or not that note sits comfortably in their range or not. And you're right. Them so comfortable, and it's just such a pleasure in your ears to hear them.
And I also feel like that's one that you could watch again and again, and every time you'd be like, oh, I didn't notice that bit before.
Yeah.
You know.
I was going to say, I think we should watch that again. But
Okay. So that was BTS on Live Lounge performing I'll Be Missing You. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.